Sure, Dr. Paul. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
So, in terms of how I got my internship, well, when I was in my second year of my master's program or started my master's program, two of the professors at the Brooks College of Health, they were starting this study abroad for the summer of 2015 to go to Geneva and visit the UN and the WHO. So I went through their selection process. I was able to get into their class, and then I took the class, and it was summer A class, and went to Geneva for like 2 weeks. So when I was there, one of my goals was to like network with someone at the WHO, just because I really like the organization and I see myself in the long term kind of like working there. So when I was there at the WHO, we had several meetings that day, several presentations with different guest speakers. And I was with, well, one of the guest speakers, he talked about NCDs, non-communicable diseases, and physical activity and the use of soda and things like that. So he started talking about something. I'm originally from Colombia, and they have this public health campaign known as ciclovías, which is they close the roads on Sunday from like 8 to like 2 p.m. So people are free to go and ride their bikes in the streets and, you know, be physically active. So he started talking about that. And towards the end of the presentation, it was time for us to go to lunch. But I decided to go and talk to him and kind of tell him that, I was from Colombia too, started networking as well, and that I knew what he referred to when he was talking about the ciclovías, because I've been there, done that kind of thing. So anyway, I started asking him what his job was like, what he did, and he told me he was a technical officer. So he has his director, supervisor, and then there's the group of technical officers. And I told him if there are any like job opportunities, what you can do, and he guided me straight to like the website. But he told me they offer internships to different students. So he gave me his business card, and okay, so we talked, and then we left for lunch. So when I came back to the States, this was around the end of June or something, I decided to email this person and ask him again about his job opportunities. And he told me that, once again, for that, to refer to the website, but that if I was interested, there could be an opportunity for them to offer me an internship. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'm interested. So like a month after that, I was like, they probably forgot about me. He emailed me back, and he's like, I talked to my supervisor. We have this opportunity in October. Do you want to take it? And I was like, yeah, sure. I gave them my CV and everything. I did the application process. And on the mid-October, I was actually in Geneva. I was there not until January that I came back. So it was like, 3 months? Yeah, 3 months in there. So it was interesting. Interesting opportunity there. So what I did over there was I focused on, and I created an advocacy strategy approach for a campaign that they have on fiscal policies and sugar-sweetened beverage. What they want to do is that what Mexico's been doing is increase the taxes of sugar-sweetened beverages, as we go, SSBs for short, people like that, and in order so that people do not consume that and can help with the obesity epidemic that we have nowadays. So they're trying to increase the price of taxes to 20%, especially on carbonated drinks like Coca-Cola drinks, things like that, so that people, whenever they see it, I'm not going to buy this, and they decide to go for a healthier option. So they're trying to create this campaign that they can promote it to legislators, then they can pass a policy and increase those taxes. Of course, industries are against that always, because it's going to decrease their revenue. So that was one of my main projects, helping in that, creating key messages, so digging into the data, looking at the statistics, trying to make that easy, using plain language for that, so that could be incorporated into different messages that they want to use for the campaign into that. So one of the main projects there, so a lot of research in that one. Then the other project was recreating social marketing as part of a communications approach training that they have. So I had to, the person that did the first one, he kind of had like some language issues, so it's not like the best writing, and it lacked a lot of information in terms of like how did the theory that they're using right now and be used to train personnel. So I had to dig into the health theories, like the health belief model and all those things, and introduce that into the manual that I was creating. I also decided to use more of my psychology background into the manual, because the first one that they had was just piles of paragraphs like this long, make no sense. You're training people, of course they're going to fall asleep when they see that. So I had to reorganize that, look into the research, see what's the new things that they're creating to look at the different things that to incorporate it into the project, and also so a lot of research as well. So my two main projects were mainly research, and also I help in the translation of 2 documents for childhood obesity from English to Spanish. Spanish is my first language. So the importance of you having done other language and like basic, especially if you want to go into the global health area, it's going to help you a lot. So made use of my Spanish in there. And also I worked and I created several reports for several meetings that they went into where I met different representatives from all regions. That was very cool. I also went to one of their meetings at the executive board room, which is like the room that you see whenever you see the director general talking. There's like this, and the WHO logo in the back. That's the big room. But interesting. You met people from different backgrounds, different cultures. So anyway, overall it was a great experience. What's coming after that? So, well, I'm keeping in touch with my key supervisors over there, because one of the rules for WHO is that after you're done with their internship, you have to wait 3 months after that if you want to apply to one of their offices. So I'm currently going into that. I'm also applying to different jobs, but keeping in touch so that hopefully I can make it into one of the regional offices. It would be best if I could start in the Americas, just because they focus on all of the Americas and the Caribbean, and I speak one of their languages, which is Spanish. So that was my experience overall. It was very interesting, so really liked it.
Thank you, Valentin. We appreciate you sharing that experience with us, and your persistent networking.
Yeah.
How you were able to, 1, identify the internship, and 2, identify your key leaders who focus for networking for the job.
Right. Yeah.
Their PAHO or WHO or wherever you.
Yeah, and the key thing here is, I mean, as I was telling Dr. Paul not later, oh my gosh, is that I'm not like an extroverted person and go out there and just, hello, how are you? No. More of like an introverted. I'm calm, in my own space, but don't like put yourself in either an extrovert or introverted when you're talking about your future. This is just an opportunity for you to engage with someone, and I had the opportunity to engage with someone. I took that drive to do it and see where I'm going right now, and hopefully in the future I can be in WHO.
Thank you.
You're welcome.